and then get to the final like 5 splits and still PB. Like that's how much time there is to save.
Thanks, Kazuya.
It's just like I don't want to lose. The reason I keep resetting is I don't want to lose 2 minutes in the first 10 minutes of the run, get to the end, and then have the god run from like then on and PB and be like I could have got 2 minutes faster if I could have been 2 minutes faster like very easily. But we're gonna no reset run just so that I can get down there and actually get a proper split for it.
Hey, Kazuya.
You know, I was nervous at first.
Hey,
Thanks, Nora.
Nervous? Don't be. Everyone's gonna love this beach.
So Tenpine Bluffs right now says it was 4 minutes, about roughly 4 minutes. It's still going to take me about a minute because I still have to run to Tenpine Bluffs, but I no longer have to do the quest for them. I'm just going to murder them all. I'm just going to kill them. Surprise, I ruined it. Spoiler Renos.
Good morning, Vault-Tec.
Good morning.
Isn't it? You can't.
Then I'm glad you caught up with me. Sure.
Oh god, no.
Sounds great.
Oh, it is.
How much time was that? Like 15 seconds?
Split.
I said no reset.
Thanks again.
Hey.
It's my own fault.
For you and
It's my own fault for saying no
price is
reset.
too high.
Yeah, I'm just gonna murder them.
Good answer.
I'll have my moments.
It's pretty hilarious that we actually never thought to do it before.
Hey, Kazuya.
But if you just kill the settlers there, somebody said this to me in a YouTube video on one of the comments of my videos. They were like,
Spin the mobile a bit.
"Pro strat, just kill the kill the settlers."
Hey.
In hindsight, I think the Vault-Tec guy was better off in the nuclear blast.
Listen, after breakfast?
Yeah, sounds like fun.
This is another like little spoiler, Reno. You can actually find him
Followed by flashes, blinding flashes.
if you didn't know.
Sounds of explosives.
You can find he's a ghoul. You can find him somewhere.
We seem to have lost
What did
contact
he
with our
say?
affiliate stations.
Oh, no.
We do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
Oh my god.
We need to get to the vault now.
Residents of Sanctuary Hills.
Oh shit. Oh, I didn't jump again. Hey, Judita.
That's absurd. I am on the list. You don't get in. I'm going in. You can't. We need to get in. We're on the list. We need to get in.
Good luck,
We're on the
man.
list.
Follow me.
Come on.
What's gonna happen to all those people up?
Step on the platform in the center. Vault elevators on top of the hill. Move it. Almost there. We're gonna be okay.
This is gonna be like a
love you.
415 or
Both of you.
something.
I love you too.
So bad. This is a let's play get into the vault.
Hold on.
Oh god, oh god!
Okay, 408. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse than that. Still like 11 seconds.
We did it. We made it.
Okay, so marathon strats are a little different. It's only about a minute longer, but it like makes the run way more consistent. Like you're really only hindered by your own skill.
Better future underground.
But my Minutemen split is going to be like 15:30.
We'll need your suits before we can
thanks.
take you further.
What now?
I haven't done them in so long.
He'll show you where to go.
I haven't even practiced them because I never thought I would do them again, really.
Everything we had.
Never thought I'd need to. I just want to do a run though, so I'm gonna use them.
Get us checking everyone off the list as they come in.
As well as comfortable.
Prepared for the future. Just a few medical items we have to get through first. Just hey.
Very little RNG. The only RNG really in the run is
Contaminate and depressurize you before we head deeper in the vault. Just
there might be 2 or 3 times that it actually comes into effect. There's one terminal that I'm going to try and use while I'm in combat. The RNG factor is that if I keep getting hit when I try and use the terminal, there's like a 2 or 3 second, or no, it's about there's a 1 or 2 second animation of actually using the terminal. If you get hit during that animation, it'll stop you. So there will be enemies shooting me, and there's a small RNG there if they keep hitting me while I try and get on the terminal, and that'll eat a lot of time. The other RNG factor is a biometric scanner. When I get to Good Neighbor, I'm going to try and buy one from the store. If there isn't one from the store, there are a bunch of turrets along the run that I'm going to be breaking in order to try and acquire one. But it's totally random, and I don't know like if I'm going to get one or not, basically throughout the whole run. And then near the end of the run, if I still don't have one, I'm going to go back to the same store, refresh the stock, and I'm going to keep checking the store, refreshing the stock, trying to get a biometric scanner. That can eat a lot of time. Another RNG factor is Preston. Holy shit, Preston. Piece of shit. Preston, when you go to Sanctuary, you're going to be looking for Preston 2 times on 2 separate occasions. You're going to go back there, you need to talk to him. And Preston really likes to just be anywhere in the town at any time doing anything. Like, he's so random, it's unbelievable. Sometimes he like... yeah, that's one of the items you need to get into the Institute. It's one of the items you need to build the relay. But Preston, like I was saying, likes to go down to the extremely radioactive lake, and he just sits in it. He just hangs out in the lake. Like, he has no purpose down there except for trying to ghoulify himself. I don't understand it. Maybe he's got endurance perks and the radiation heals him. But I think that's about all the RNG. Everything else is pretty much just player skill. The slides might be a little bit of RNG as well. I think I might have proven that over the last like 4 weeks. The slides are, no matter how much you perfect them, still random. Through the ceiling. No, don't get stuck. No, don't get stuck. No, I got stuck. Okay, there we go. I had Preston for the... Sorry, I can't. Just give me a second. Come on, Cone. Be a bro, Cone. Be a bro. There we go. Wait. Oh, God. We're good. Okay. Okay. Like, they seem like good people, but if he hangs around in irritated lakes, that sucks. It's good having Preston with you if you're repeatables. Oh yeah, because you can just turn them into him. Oh, I never thought of doing that. On my casual playthrough, I did all of the Minutemen quests. I just kept making the settlements. I never thought of just having him come with you. I was trying to get there's like an achievement you can get, I think, if you have like all of the settlements and they're all happy, or if they're all over a certain happiness threshold. So I was trying to get that. I'm a bad person. It's like the humors here. So these are marathon strats. We don't do the slide out of Vault 11. I've just declared the marathon strats. And who is there to argue with me? Truly. I am the world record holder now. What I say is law. No, not really. So marathon strats. Instead of sliding out of Vault 111, I'm just going to run. Along the way, I'm going to make jet. Normally what would happen is... Oh my god, I'm not maintaining my AP bar because I haven't done this in so long. The benevolent leader, that's the one. Yeah. Here it's really hard to get. But I ended up accidentally deleting my casual playthrough while I was erasing a bunch of my old runs. I was just getting rid of dead speedrun files, basically. Alright, so... Normally what I would do is I would slide out of Vault 111, I would run to the Museum of Freedom, and then when I get to the Museum of Freedom, I would hope that one of the chem containers contains jet in it. But Marathon Strats, I'm just going to run to the Museum of Freedom because I don't want to die on the slide. I'm going to make jet along the way because I don't want to risk not getting jet. And then I should be able to... Oh, I forgot to split. I was like, I'm not 2 minutes behind right now. I'm about a minute behind. Benevolence is well-meaning and arrogance, though. How did you get that if you were bad? Oh god, I'm stuck in the barrel. This is really sloppy. So that's the first chem cooler I would check for jet if I was doing the slide route. That's the second chem cooler I would check. Yeah, I'm gonna try and manipulate Preston here. I fucked up.
Glad to help.
Well, if that's true,
Please, go on. Sorry. Sounded rough.
Sorry, I'm gonna try and manipulate
One good
Sturgis
idea
here,
can
not
make all the
Preston.
difference.
It's a little bit of both, actually.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school.
Gunplay is so much better than
I
this
like
than New Vegas. Yeah, the engine is a lot
New
better.
gun. Now we're talking. I'll help if I can. Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core. For most like FPS games, like anything with like Twitch reaction, like the better engine is generally just gonna be okay. Apparently we're leaving the helmet on. Better engine is just gonna result in a more fluid game.
Yeah.
Up here. Boss, we got somebody up here. Get down here. Show me that Pharisee gun up close.
Yeah, make a quick save, really. That's a safety quick save. There's a chance that I've missed one of the raiders behind me, and he'll get into the power armor. If he gets into the power armor, I can't get him out of it. I can't get back in the power armor, and it's rip run, so... That was conveniently exactly the amount of bullets I had. Okay, I'm about 10 seconds behind where I should be right now. And that's from the end of the vault, so we're doing pretty good. We're pretty on pace.
Easy, Mama. You okay?
Fine, Preston.
Hey there.
Bussin'.
That was a pretty... Feelings mutual, Preston. You're welcome.
Okay, so magically I've acquired my Pip-Boy now,
Garvey.
which is...
Please, tell me.
I'm not exactly sure why it happens. I think it's because I've completed a quest. I get the Pip-Boy.
I'm working from...
Or I started a quest. Doesn't matter too much.
That junk. It's gonna kill you.
Ah, shush, Preston. We're all gonna die.
But now we're going to do a slide. This is pretty much mandatory. Anyone played Soma won't spoil, but the questions... Well... Sentient computer. I never played Soma, no. That does sound quite interesting. Little synth thing. Come on. Come on. Come on!
Right behind you, boss.
Okay, so we're just gonna go... This is loading very weird. I haven't done a jet slide in so long. I practiced jetless slides trying to make them work. Oh, I forgot to split again. For a very, very long time. Okay, rip pro strat. No idea what's going on, but looks impressive. Okay, so let me try and explain the slide to you. There is, in Fallout 4, the ability to lean out from cover. So they're called cover slides. So I'm just calling it a slide, but it's called a cover slide. And what happens is, at any point in time when I am behind cover, I can aim down the sights of my gun, and I will lean out from cover. If I then change perspectives to third person, whilst leaning out from cover, there is no animation to lean me back. Like I store that animation of cover. Far behind am I? A minute. So what happens is I can I can then go back into first person, and because my animation for leaning from cover is stored, it will take me right back to the place that I set up the glitch. But if that glitch doesn't exist on my current load zone, so if I load, say, the overworld, what it will do is it'll try and move me to the location that doesn't exist, and because the location doesn't exist, it'll move me towards the origin point of the map instead, which is the 0, 0 of the map. So it moves me towards green tech. It's actually not exactly green tech. 0, 0 is more over the water, near green tech. So you have to be a little bit careful because you can go too far and end up in the water. Oh, I forgot to split again. Jesus. I have not split like once this entire run. Okay. It is a little bit complicated. I have no idea how they found it. Like, the fact that they found it is pretty insane. But doing it is pretty unique, or like it's pretty easy rather. Getting it consistent and being able to do it, you know, whenever you want to, and like landing where you want to, that's the real difficulty, because you have to set the glitch up exactly the same way and then execute it exactly the same way in order to have consistent results. But slides are extremely hardware dependent, so if you had a better computer, you would be able to do more consistent, better slides. I fucked up. You can actually walk up, there's a little piece of like wreckage, a little metal plate that you can walk up it and jump that whole wall. It's time save. It is time save. So I'm going to be behind about a minute. That'll probably escalate to about 2 minutes this entire run. When I get to 10 Pine Bluffs, I am going to be up about a minute. I'm going to completely flip it. How do slides work on PS4 then? Same way. You lean out from cover. Have you not tried that? I am currently using PC. I haven't tried it on console. Your big problem if you're running on PS4 is that you're not going to be able to do wrong warps. Okay, so I'm getting like really far ahead of the glitches, and I'm going to try and explain them, but I'm always going to be ahead. What I did in the sewers there was I triggered the final quest of the game, and I did that by using a clip through a wall. Sorry. Let's take that. Right arm. And I clip through the wall using a power armor clip. So power armor clips are very easy. We use a couple of them in the run. The way they work is when you are in your power armor, if you switch into third person, get out of your power armor, then get back into your power armor as fast as you can. Bear with me here for a second. What ends up happening is you're still kind of where the power armor was. So when you get back into the power armor, you continue forward as if you were climbing back into the power armor, and you climb right through walls. So you can use that to clip right through walls. Some of the glitches have been patched out of the PS4 version now. If you've got the disc version, you can fresh install and play offline. Yeah, so that's, yeah. You have a disc version. That would be a way to keep the patch off of for console. It does take a little bit of time. So what I just did in Good Neighbor is called the shopping glitch. Effectively, you can store a negative ammo value. If you sell all but one, if you buy all of a vendor's value, or all of a vendor's ammo, sell all but one of it, you can continue to sell that one ammo because it's stored as a negative. then she owes you money for all the negative ammo that you give her. You can then... There's so many new strats, I have to like concentrate, and like this is probably really just like a mishmash of confusing. I've got to concentrate here for a second, sorry. The vendor glitches and workstation dupes were patched out. We run on unpatched version of the game.
I'm telling you, joining Skinny Malone's crew was the best decision we've ever made. Look at this place.
I still say Malone. Caught that detective snooping around him. What does he do? Locks him up. He ain't got the balls to just kill him.
Well, don't let his new girl hear that. She'll start swinging that bat of hers at your face anyway. No face left.
If you're going to exploit glitches, why not console your way to victory? Exploiting glitches takes skill and practice. Consoling your way to victory is easy, not fun, not entertaining. Takes no skill. Speedruns is about taking the game as built and beating it as fast as possible using just what the developers or creators gave you, you know? No, I understand. I'm not like offended or anything. I'm just stating my case here, really.
How you doing in there, Valentine? Feeling
Pulled my gun out a little earlier here. It's gonna slow me down a touch.
Talking, meathead. It'll give Skinny Malone more time to
Goodbye.
think about how he's gonna bump you off. Hey, you! Know who you are, but we got...
Ah, my knight in shining armor. Question is, why does he come all this way? Risk life and limb. An old private
My son, Sean.
business tripping.
Anyway,
Sorry, I feel like I was in the middle of explaining a glitch. Right, so I can't do the clip here. I'm not even going to attempt it. All it ever does for me is waste time. So I'm going to wait for Nick.
door's on the fritz. Let me see if I can get it.
I'm also going to stim up, even though I'm about to level.
Almost got it. There we are. Hell of a lot easier to do when the lock isn't on the other side.
I can actually kill Nick here and get the door open a couple seconds faster. I don't feel like wasting the ammo. I'm very low.
Nice.
What? 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 What did I do? I somehow fucked up my quick slots. I'm very low on ammo, 11 shots.
The name's, ironic.
Should be enough. Should be fine.
Another locked door. Shouldn't be too hard. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, there's a lot of like panic commands coming out of me right now. I'm pushing a lot of buttons I shouldn't be pushing, and it's because I've spent so much of my time just trying to get the Vault 111 slide to work. I haven't done a run in so long. Alright, so the vendor glitch. Let me let me get back to the vendor glitch. Effectively, I store a negative amount of value ammo in her inventory, so she basically ends up owing me money when I buy the negative ammo from her. And that's how that works. What you just saw me do for Nick, I did 2 clips, 2 object climb clips. Then I shot Nick at the end there just because shooting him skips his dialogue and I get out a little bit faster. I'm going to try and keep up the explanations and actually explain things as they happen from now on. Not too much has changed in the run, so it shouldn't be too hard for me to do at this point. A lot of the opening has been extremely altered, which is why I was having a hard time.
Nick,
You ready to talk? How do you know?
honestly, I was just there at the right time.
Now,
I'll meet you there.
Okay, so if I didn't have a biometric scanner, I would be looking for one now. I would take out this turret and look for one.
Keep your eyes open. I think these assholes use the stealth tool.
But we're good because we got one already. So that's a lot of our RNG is already gone. I haven't practiced wrong warps in forever too, so this should be interesting. I'll start explaining it now because we're gonna go set it up. Wrong warps are not unique to Skyrim. They exist in other Bethesda games, but you might also know them as like save layering. Effectively, I'm gonna make a save file here, and that save file is just so that I can warp back to this location using a wrong warp. Wrong warps are frame-perfect glitches. They're very hard to do. There are visual and audio cues that you can learn if you practice them for long enough, but doing a frame-perfect glitch in a 60 FPS game is tricky, let's say. Some of them are more forgiving than others. Some of them have, you know, multiple frames where the glitch is possible. And here, I'm going to set it up now. So I'm going to make a save here. And that's my wrong warp location. So I'm going to warp to Nyx from Fort Hagen. And I'm going to do that using a wrong warp. When I open the door to Nyx, I'm going to load that save and open the door to Nyx. I'm going to have a quick save made just after killing Kellogg and getting all the information. I'm going to load that quick save as I load Nyx Agency, or Valentine's Agency, is what it's actually called. What'll happen if I do it right is I will end up transitioning to that zone with the quick save file. This is the first one of the run. But until then, we're just going on a little bit of a trek. And it's daytime outside, so I'm going to quickly level up solar powered. Okay, apparently we're doing a flashlight run. It shouldn't really affect too much. I never have to stealth or anything. I grabbed that experience on purpose. You can avoid it. It's good to watch your experience bar as you progress through the run. During this long run, it's nice to level up as it will completely fill your action points, which means that you get like a sprint boost. You know how sad I would be if I found out I was muted this whole time? No, I can see. I'm good. You guys ever do that? Are you ever just like in a Skype call with your friends or something, and then like 5-10 minutes later, you realize you were muted the whole time you were in the call, and it just seemed like everyone was like you were all talking about the same thing, so you didn't notice? Holy shit, that happens to me so often. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, we can hear you. It's fine. Just a little paranoia there, I guess. There, see, I got my full AP bar. It's a little embarrassing, I can imagine. What do you normally stream? If you don't mind me asking. There we go. Oh. The first time I took this route, and I triggered those moles, I literally jumped. Like, I got at least 3 seconds of air. I was so shook. Mostly Fallout 4. Oh, okay. Are you're just streaming it casually, or? I've let my AP bar drain way too many times. Yeah, I think a lot of the reason why I'm flustered and having a hard time communicating like all the glitches as I do them is I've been really sick recently. I almost didn't stream at all last week because I've been sick. I haven't been sleeping. It's got me really really flustered just in general. Keep waking up like all throughout the night with like cramps in my body. Like they just wake me up and then I can't get back to bed and I roll and toss and turn, and it's pretty shitty. Okay, so item levitation, we're gonna get onto the roof. Keep that bucket. We don't need it, but I want it. Then we're going to do power armor clip. Same as before.
Going down.
Yeah, I saw a doctor. Like, I went to the hospital. My girlfriend was really worried about me one night because my pains were really sharp, and it felt like they were almost moving. So she called an ambulance, and I went to the doctor, and I saw the doctor, and he was like, "Yeah, we don't know what's wrong with you. It's probably nothing. Like, if the pain persists, then like, you know, go see like a family doctor or something, a physician, and see if he can help you." I was like, "Thanks, doc."
Okay, you made it. I'm just... There he is.
So here's the second RNG. If these synths don't let me, I can't use this terminal. So I'm gonna quick save, and I'm gonna load Diamond City. So I lost time there because I had to deal with the synths. I just dealt with them anyways because I didn't feel like you can fight with them and get on the console, but it can waste a lot of time. Sometimes the synths, they try and get cover before they shoot you, which lets you get onto the computer. Sometimes they are assholes and do not. Okay, I think we got it.
Come on, Nikki.
Yeah, we got it.
Asking for your opinion. Be a great call.
He's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a man's private affairs?
Well, well. Speak of the devil.
You're back.
If you aim the Fat Man,
I need to find a way.
True enough. Where? How long?
closer to yourself, you'll kill yourself. If you aim the Fat Man further away, it'll knock the military grade circuit board, which I need to pick up off the desk, and then I have to go find it.
I think I already have. I'll head there on my own.
All right. See, don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back.
So, both of the synths, unless you wait, have cover from the Fat Man. It might be worth it to wait and get a good Fat Man shot off. But I don't have any ammo left for my 10mm pistol. You already tried that, no probs. I haven't stressed it. I haven't made a point to practice the Fat Man shot to the extent where I can make it, where I can like officially say that the aim is not going to help. I'm just, this is like from my experience, this is what I can recall. Like if I aim too far away, or if I aim further past him, then the military grade circuit board is gonna go flying, and I'm gonna have to search for it, which can waste time. And if I aim too close to myself, the explosion will actually hit me.
Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay on the good.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying those are two results of different aims that I've had. So one of the synths comes from your right, and he's too close to you for you to actually hit him with the Fat Man without killing yourself, unless you had like the God Fat Man.
Hey there.
Well, what is
There might be something you can shoot it at. Like one of the desks or one of the terminals or something you can shoot the Fat Man at and get everybody.
What I could find.
That's the
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine.
Don't worry.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine. Just sit down.
Okay. Let's not forget. I need a coffee cup. I'll take the rat away. I'll take the stim packs. Stim pack rat away. Yeah, rat away.
I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine.
Bone cutter. So I take the bone cutter and the coffee cup. Bone cutter is going to turn into copper. Coffee cup is going to turn into ceramic. When I build the relay device, the three things that I can be short of are copper, ceramic, and rubber.
Impressions are encoded. It appears the institute.
Rubber is very easy because there's tires all around Sanctuary. Ceramic is generally pretty easy. I can get rid of a bathtub or an ashtray. Copper is a problem. Copper, I'm going to get as much copper as I can throughout the run. I just thought there might be a desk that splash damage killed Kellogg and one of the synths. Yeah, even just getting one of the synths would be great, you're right. Even just removing one of them from the equation with the shot.
Activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
working.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
So unfortunately today I don't have time to do my full like 8-hour stream. I normally do about an 8-hour stream. I go from like 8 or 9 to 4 or 5. I have to go get I have to go get my birth certificate photocopied so that I can apply for a Nova Scotian health card, as I just recently moved out here and I need to get one. I have a lot of laundry to do.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect it.
So I'll probably call the stream after this run, but I'll be back on tomorrow.
Getting closer. Try this next one. Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad getting
There's nothing we can really do here to speed this up. We kind of just have to watch the memories. I did run into a bit of a skip. I don't know how to repeat it. I haven't investigated it too much. I just ran into it, I think Saturday night.
Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news.
Yeah, I recently just got my birth certificate, and now I'm going to get it photocopied so that I got the extended version of my birth certificate.
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
So the only skip that I know of so far is I can skip Ellie, the Dr. Ellie. I can skip her.
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the institute.
I can skip her conversation at the end of this cutscene.
As in, he's gone rogue.
I don't know how to do it. When I did it, I was kind of just jumping around up here, and then she didn't say anything, and I was able to teleport out right away.
Here's his file. Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Get it signed by a lawyer? Does it have to be a lawyer, or can it just be like any? It probably has to be a lawyer, right?
One of the top bioscience.
That's ridiculous.
Damn. So, I guess you're taking.
And they charge you for the privilege? Wow.
Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You should take their signature and like copy it and start using it to sign.
Okay.
Just sell their signature. Well, they charge me for it, so it's mine.
X688, ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Apparently lawyers are trusted. I'll buy it.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody
No.
found the entrance to the institute.
Didn't get it. That's fine.
Because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. Slow movements, okay? I don't know what.
I feel like I forgot to do something. I was calling Dr. Amari Dr. Ellie for some reason. Who the hell is Ellie? How did I get such a gold split? How did I save so much time? Yeah. We're still looking for ways to skip a lot of things like that. It'd be nice if we could. How did I save so much time? I got the wrong warp first try. Is that all it is? I just got wrong warp first try, and then And then like I didn't fuck anything else up. Sorry, I say fuck too much. I didn't screw up after that. So this is pretty boring. This is just going to be a long run. Similar to the one to Fort Hagen. Ellie is in Fallout 3. Yeah, Ellie, she's in the crater. Can't remember what it's called. Nuketown? The Bomb Town. What is the Bomb Town called in Fallout 3? Holy, why can't I remember this? This will haunt me for days. She does the survival, the Wasteland Survival Guide. I know who she is, but I just can't remember. Just sitting here trying to think of her name. So I keep telling myself to come up with like a funny story to tell while I'm doing this, but most of my funny stories involve League of Legends, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to subject you to that awful game. So we're just gonna enjoy the weather, the beautiful weather outside. I can tell you about the drive. When I was driving out to Nova Scotia, when we traveled through New Brunswick. Thanks for the follow, J Donkey. Tell us a story about the thing at the place you know with that person. Yeah. So yeah, actually, I drove out to Nova Scotia from Toronto. We rented a truck and we just went cross country. We just rented a moving truck and just drove it across the country. We planned to do it in 2 days, but it turns out doing nothing but driving all day is like really stressful. Piper decided to melee it. So we ended up stopping a bunch of times along the way. We stopped at a couple hotels, and our 2-night drive ended up being 3.5. And what happened when I got up to New Brunswick is we stopped for lunch at a McDonald's, and I don't know, the people everywhere they're just so friendly in Canada, man. Like, everyone is so friendly. Like, people say it like it's the friendliest place, or like it's super friendly, and like, but it's fucking true. Like, it's ridiculous how nice everyone is. But a guy saw that I was driving the truck, and he kind of like approached me and warned me. He was like, hey, you know, be careful as you go down. It's really windy. And trucks like that are known to flip. The truck I was in, like smaller trucks are known to actually flip from the wind. And he told me that I should drive like a little bit more cautiously, and to drive a little bit slower as I was going. And I was like, oh. What the fuck? But yeah, like as I was driving along, it's like a big windmill field. Like, they have like just like tons of windmills. It's really nice. Like, if it wasn't like almost swampland. Like, I'm sure it would be like beautiful to just kind of like stroll along if you didn't get like blown over too. It'd probably be really hard to walk. But it's like a really nice area, aside from like the horrible things that I just mentioned. And as I drove along it, I could actually feel the truck kind of rocking. I could feel it rocking back and forth, and it was terrifying. Because we had packed like all of our shit up. We had like our whole life in the back of the truck.
Hold it. Take it nice and slow. No sudden moves. I know you're from the Institute.
Take it easy.
So outside of the cave, I made another save. That's going to be my second wrong warp. Virgil's cave is an extremely forgiving wrong warp.
I know you were part of it.
There's many frames for it. Like it's really hard to mess it up. Like you have to try almost.
I'm trying to find my son.
Yeah, I can.
You help me and I'll help you.
I don't like to admit this, but I have not practiced Virgil Cave wrong warp ever.
First things first.
Yeah.
I tried it once, got it first try, and I've pretty much gotten it first try ever since. I had one incident where I didn't get it.
Let's go.
I was pretty shocked.
Okay.
I unfortunately have a little bit of a Virgil bug here, where the conversation keeps ending. I can't do anything about that. I can't like re-interact with him or anything. If I do, I'll restart the conversation, which kind of sucks. The Deathclaw KO'd her with one hit. Sorry, that was I'm a little late on reading that one. That's actually pretty hilarious. I never use followers when I play casually. I don't like them because they don't stealth properly and they just get in the way. I don't always play stealthy characters, but generally I'll pick up the Lone Wanderer perks and just get extra carrying capacity and say fuck the follower. I'm not going to use them. This is an example of an artificially elongated load screen. There's no reason that load screen should have been that long. It happens a lot, which is why we use game time instead of real time for the runs. Yeah, that's really like the only purpose I ever see for them is like, oh, like I could just give him a bunch of stuff and then I would not have to carry that bunch of stuff.
The courser's on the second floor. They're on site. Then reinforcements for the lobby.
Good.
Courser's after the crew. Anyone alive, get up to the top floor. That's an order.
Oh god. I have practiced this a lot, and I'm still not very good at it. So let's hope the box cooperates with me. I need to pick up the box, and then I need to flip it over. No, I need to flip it over. There we go. Perfect, thank you, box. The reason I need to flip it over is because it is easier to wall climb when it's upside down. Like I was saying before, orientation of objects matters when you're trying to wall climb with them. I am stuck on this. Wow. Something I really wanted to look for, I was looking for like a glitch with the Pip-Boy that would reveal locations for the map. Like if there was a glitch that could just like give you all of the map locations, oh my god. That would be just so amazing. The amount of time saved would be ridiculous.
So does anything ever come of Nick when he gets out of the memory machine and has little bits of Kellogg like taking over his body for a few seconds, or is that just to keep you on your feet? Actually don't know. In my casual playthrough, after Nick went crazy, I was like, no, Nick went crazy, and I left him behind. And in the speedrun, we don't use followers. We don't ever have them. Like, sometimes I accidentally pick up Preston when I'm trying to skip through his dialogue. Nick was my companion. He started talking stupid like that. Yeah, so I ditched. That's exactly what I did. He went all Kellogg on me, and I was like, nah, I'm not about it. I'm sure there's like some Easter egg like involved in it, like if you take Nick down into the Institute or something.
Light him up!
Ooh, something blew up. So I unfortunately don't have much of an answer to your question, sorry. That would be interesting to find out. If I ever I interacted with the plaque, I was like, what the fuck just happened? If I ever do another casual playthrough, I might take Crazy Nick around with me and see what he does. So the COC point for this map is right here. So basically what I do is I clip out of the wall and zone out, and it just teleports me right down to the railroad. It's pretty convenient.
What's your
Oh, I soft locked the chat.
Sure. Des.
Fortunately, right now I'm going to be at the mercy of Desdemona. I can't really speed her up. She will run if I get to Tom before her, but she'll only run a little bit. I got Nick to Max after that. I don't think he did any other Kellogg's stuff. Oh, okay.
Hey, Dad. You need something?
Tom, our visitor.
It's good to know. Good to know.
Whoa! For real? Oh man, it's been ages.
Right. Some ground rules. Tom can get you the code, but once he's done, we get the Corsair chip.
Fine. It's yours.
All right.
Okay. So,
Hey, don't try anything.
again, I said before that we need copper and ceramic. So, I'm going to take their copper.
Chip access.
Don't try
Come over
anything,
here.
stranger.
Oh. I think he's going to notice if I steal. He'll probably notice.
Cleared the Commonwealth last month.
One I know of. And you heard what happened to A, huh?
That's the after went to shit, right?
After.
Okay. So that's their special fucking cup. I don't know why I tried to steal it. I always try and steal it. This cup matters so much to them. You can take it and go to a different room with it. You can leave, and they will notice when you take it. Like, once you actually pick it up, they come hostile. It's kind of ridiculous.
They're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator.
Rest in peace, brother.
Might be quicker buying a copper shipment. I can't do anything right now, so like all of this time is... I'm not wasting time right now. I have to wait for Tinker Tom. Make a save here. Wait for... Gives me the Corsair chip. And then I'm going to load the glowing sea and do another wrong warp. So this wrong warp is like way too easy to do. I didn't split, so I'm just gonna jump ahead. World's #1 agent coffee mug, man. It's important. Yeah, I know. It's exactly what it is. All right, we did it. I know because one of the tin cans is missing.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. I have the
I'd have thought to check the vendor sells copper though. I was just wondering if Cleo does in Good Neighbor. I don't buy from Cleo.
Right. I'm sure it'll work. For the
So Cleo normally has shipments of things, but I don't buy from her. It's one of the main problems. Might save a bit of time buying from there when you first visit. As it is now, I don't lose time getting any of the copper and ceramic I get on the run right now. I don't lose any time because when I'm getting it, I'm stuck at a point where I have to wait for someone to finish talking, and it's not conversation I can skip. So right now, all of the pickups are pretty optimal. And Preston's an asshole. I don't have bullets, remember?
Hey there.
Hey, good to see you again.
So if something attacks, I'm gonna have to kill it.
I used to like living here. I lived here over 2 days. Uh-huh. My son.
Damn. Anyway, I am glad you're here.
Right.
Sure.
I'd be glad to help.
That's fantastic.
I need your help with these schematics.
Oh yeah? What are they for?
These are plans for building a signal interceptor.
The Institute? Why in the...
They kidnapped my son.
Damn. I haven't forgotten that you need my help. Remind me...
So I'm just fast traveling to save a little bit of time. Now I need to find Sturges.
Do you have a moment?
I can't hear him working. Why can't I hear him working? Okay, there he is.
You willing to do some work?
I can't help.
Okay, that sucks a lot. Oh my god, this is frustrating. Okay. So, this is our first major time save, really, throughout the whole run. This is the next biggest skip that's new, that hasn't been used yet. So I do expect a gold. It's nighttime, which is actually useful. Having the fact that it's nighttime is going to be good for this. Normally nighttime would be bad because I would have to wake up. Ever play Path of Exile? As a racing season soon, which is kind of like speedruns. I think honestly you're the first guy I have watched doing it. I did, yeah, I used to play Path of Exile. I really liked Path of Exile. I thought it was a lot of fun. I was really into like that kind of hack and slash Diablo-esque game. But I only ever played when my friends were involved, and as soon as they all flaked out, which most of my friends do on almost every game we play, I kind of stopped playing as well. Like, I don't like playing a lot of games alone. I don't have a lot of knowledge of the game, so I don't know if participating in the speedrun would, the speed season, what you call it, or racing season. I don't know if that would, like, I'd obviously, you know, I'd get better over time, but oh god. Okay, I need to...
What do you want? We don't need any more trouble around here.
Hello Negaphil, thank you for your tutorial, it's really helpful. I don't know how I would do the run without it. No problem, dude! I'm glad someone's participating in the run. I don't know if you just saw that, but there's a new skip. Someone called, Lori? On YouTube. I gotta get her full name and give her full credit, or him full credit for this, but he found a bit of a skip here on 10 Pines. I just saved over 2 minutes doing it. Again, this is an artificially elongated loading screen. There's no reason in that it's this long. It just is. So I don't have to learn the raider locations. Yeah, the raiders being it takes that RNG factor out of the run, which is nice. See Benny! Sorry, I got too hyped. What's up? Holy. Holy.
I had some trouble. That settlement you sent me to?
How are you?
To support our cause.
That's a real shame. We can't bother. I don't think.
I figured you'd tell me when you were ready. You guys came from Quincy.
That's right.
Yeah, it's been like years.
You only.
As long as you don't get...
I'm not. That.
Hey, that means a lot coming from
I'm
you.
doing good.
Okay, I'll do it.
Good. Don't.
Oh!
That's quite...
Raising Path of Exile are different events with different rules. The rewards to the fast people getting points and rewards to people like getting participation, but it's leaderboards.
You wanted help earlier. Some kind of.
If you're the first person in the race to do something, it sends your server-wide message. Ooh, I get to flex my E-peen on kids. I like that.
I'm busy.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Here you go.
Wow. What?
It's real. I got it from an
Serious?
Good work, Sturgis.
Well, don't thank me. While you're working on that, I'll get.
What's happening?
Sturgis.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to...
Yeah. Ready to build the rest of it.
Good.
Thanks, Sturgis. I'll get right on this.
on my end.
Let's do this.
Sure?
Sorry, I'm concentrating a little bit here.
I'm ready when you are.
Okay.
Okay.
I played some Path of
Real
Exile
still.
earlier. I
I
stopped
don't want any
playing
corruption
for
of the
like half a
molecular
year.
being.
I think I'm going to be able to start run soon.
figured this was
I'm
a
quite
golden
consistent with power armor
opportunity to
clipping, and
find out
my
as much as
OOB
we
clipping
can
is
about the
decent.
Institute,
The thing I
what
find
they're
really
up
difficult is
to.
the wrong warping. Yeah, wrong warping
This
is
holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and
let's say
download
hard.
anything it finds.
Wrong warping is hard.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we
Um,
better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around.
200
It's,
BX,
just there for
up from like
decoration.
30.
Okay. Scanning for the Institute
You got the
signal.
legacy stuff.
Tracking RF.
That's insane.
And got it.
I was having a really hard time setting this up for some reason. Okay, so we're into the Institute. We're ahead. We're really far ahead. I can save another 2 minutes on top of this, like really easily. Let's okay, that was really bad. I'm wasting time here. Oh yeah, you gotta have that legacy. Are you running against PB or some of best? Seems like the only places you make up time are on gold splits. Yeah, this has a bit of world record hype to it.
Yes, I'm still in one.
I'm running against PB.
Good. So this is the Institute.
They think they're better than us.
They should have read that. Sure. We're gonna get that on the reactor, and we can trigger
Okay,
an explosion
we got it.
that'll destroy everything.
Make our save file for our wrong warp. Holy. And a quick save in case I screw up here. Oh my god, that was really close. Alright, can't go too far over or I'll hit the staircase and I won't clip in. Ooh, I got all my toes flexed right now. I'm like curling them. I want it so bad. Okay, so I think I answered. I'm running against my PB splits. The reason I'm only gaining time on gold splits is because I did marathon strats, so I didn't do the slide out of Vault 111, which put me a minute behind from the very beginning of the run. Other than that, I lose about 10 or 20 seconds on each split just because of little mistakes. You know, you always make little mistakes.
Is someone present?
6. Safety quick save in case I get shot by the rocket. Oh, he didn't shoot me. Okay. Alright, we gotta do this wrong warp. It's pretty easy. I do, however, screw up on it a lot. So let's go, let's give it a try. I've never made a mistake in my life. Okay, we did it. We did it. Are we coming back in? That's wrong warp number 1. 2 more wrong warps to go. 2 more. 2 more.
Huh?
Let's get this done, General.
Hell out of here. Tom, can you hear me? We're done down here. Pull us back up.
Let's get this done, General.
Okay. Wrong warp number 2. This is the most difficult wrong warp in the game, in my opinion. I'm consistent within 3 to 4 tries. Let's try and get it on the first. Did not get it. We did not get it. That Fall Boy. That's awesome. Or the Pit Boy. Did not get it again. Come on. Don't do this to me. This is what happens to me at the end of every run. I'm going to run into these wrong warps and I'm always going to have consistency problems. They need to be practiced more. I know it's true. That was too late. So I'm going to load the other side of the door. At least the warping doesn't count for a ton of time because it's mostly load screens. It is mostly load screens, but it starts to add up. Starts to add up pretty quickly. Okay, we did it.
We cannot fail.
Where's Tom?
You actually inside the Institute? That's insane. You? Just you.
All right, Tom. Fire it up.
Wait, what? Wait.
He's not my son, Tom.
Look.
Yes, absolutely. Let's get the hell.
Don't have. Don't.
Okay. Last wrong warp. Holy, we are 2.5 minutes up. I think we did it. I think that's it. That's it. That's it. That's this is world record. We got it. We did it again.
Huh? Please, Dad.
Let's get this done, General.
Woo! Alright, so this is... see, I did a no reset run. I called this at the beginning of the run. I called this. Whatever. Yeah, Bethesda right now. Bethesda right now would be the best. Holy. Yeah, so I was saying earlier, I have to do a lot of stuff today. And I wasn't streaming last week because I've been like sick a lot. I will be streaming the rest of the week. I should be on next week. I should be doing like a Monday to Friday, like pretty consistently around this time. I'm learning Mirror's Edge right now. That's going to take forever. So don't expect me to be doing that soon, but thanks for the follow, Suctus. Or Cuctus. Boom. 105.20. Okay, so that's a minute and 40 seconds.
I can feel it wash over me.
It should still be more than that. Like, we can still save way more time than that.
Force, the
Let's...
radiation, the fear. It's the end of the world all over again.
I'm just going to quickly compare against best 101.16. We're about 1 minute of time saves away from sub 60. Like, we're close. We're
close
like
my
on the
eyes,
cusp of
I see
the
my
sub
life
60
before all of
run.
this. Before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This wasn't the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I hoped I could find my family, cheat time, make us whole again. The way we were. But now I know.
Hey.
I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. That the road ahead will be hard. This time, I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes.
Alright, so we're still 4 minutes behind the Summer Best. I'm not super pleased with that. I'm going to keep running this game. I want sub 60. I'm going to keep looking for things. Hopefully I get to hang out with some of you guys tomorrow. Going to be doing more runs. I am going to, because I actually have a couple of viewers today, I'm going to host somebody.